Well, you're right there, guys and girls. Hey, yeah, so car's up in the air. I'm very close to getting the engine out on this thing. Of course, you know, the best jack in the world has got to be a forklift truck. It's just incredible. There is literally just that mount over there and the mount underneath the car holding this in. Two things need to come off, which are there is a pipe there. I've not brought my torch with me today, so I can't really see it. This is a working day today anyway, so I can't really do it on the car. I have got the lights on in here, but they're just that bad. That one doesn't work at all. But down there is that pipe there, you can just see. And that's got to come off the back. It's just a Jubilee clip, nice and easy. Hose clip, whatever you call it. Screw type hose clip. The next thing that's got to come off is the gear linkages down there. I'm not sure how they come off, but I'll figure it out. I don't know if the ball joints just pop off or what, but I'll figure it out. I figured out what this wiring is for down here. It's for the tow bar, so it only gives power when the when the tow bar itself is, when the engine itself is running, not any other time, so it doesn't drain your battery down, which is quite nice. Took the bonnet off and chucked it on the roof rack for now. It's better access, I suppose. Removed all the radiators, as you can see. The aircon radiators and whatnot are all taken off as well. There was no pressure in the system, so it is okay, I suppose. Still no look on the replacement engine, but one will come along at some point in time. In the meantime, I can be doing things like taking the hubs to bits and cleaning them up, chucking new brakes on, and just playing with the drive shafts, maybe cleaning them up as well. They're a bit naff. There's a bad CV boot on passenger side. That one's a bit, well, it's completely toast. Like I say, you're probably not going to see anything under here because, oh no, there's a bit of light. I'm going to say bit, I really need a bit. I don't know how that's going to come out, but that is shredded. The gearbox ones are okay. I'm going to replace them anyway, but they're alright. And the drive shaft on the other side, sorry, the CV boot on the other side is in pretty good condition too, but I'm going to replace it because, you know, if they're all 26-year-old, pretty much all rubber things are going to need to be replaced. What else? Nothing really. I've been leaving the boot open on purpose because it smells musty inside this car. Old fag smoke and yeah, just mustiness. It's quite cool. It needs a bit of TLC. Does the boot? The hook on this side is gone. The radiator on this car is in fantastic condition. It's a bit dirty, but it's nothing, you know. Nothing not, you know. It's it could do with being pressure washed actually, but from a distance because I don't want to bend any of the fins inside it. But I'll give it a bit of a pressure wash. There was a bit of sediment in the bottom of the radiator. There's still a bit in there. I could do with flushing it out, but I don't really know how I'm going to do that. I'll do it while it's out of the car, of course. I mean, the way I did it with the Fiat Panda was I just dropped a couple of dishwasher tablets in the header tank. Stuck some RO water in the whole system. You know, deionized water, filtered water, which is a bit like a sponge really for sucking up crap. It works really well. Stuck that in there, and yeah, I just got 2 dishwasher tablets, 2 or 3 I think it was. Chucked them in the header tank. Went out for a nice long drive. When I come back home, I pulled the bottom radiator hose off when it cooled down a bit. Let it all drain out, filled it back up again, just with normal tap water. Ran the engine for 5 minutes just to flush any stuff out of it. Dropped it again. Filled it up again, just be sure. Dropped it again, and then put the coolant in, and topped up where necessary with RO water, which is the same thing that will happen to this when it gets done. When I get the engine out, I am going to pressure wash this whole engine bay because it's a bit cruddy. This XUD engine has done some leaking in its life, I tell you. There's a lot of oil, especially down the back side of the engine. In fact, there's drips of it on the bottom, you know, on the sump. Although none of it is leaking, so, well, not now anyway. Well, there is a couple of spots on that cardboard, but though none of it's really leaking, I am going to change it over. It needs a new thermostat on it, which is all things I'm going to replace. Having between you and me, I had plans on, when I get this other engine, I'm going to not strip it completely down, but I'm going to, you know, replace most of the seals on it, say the sump seal and the cam cover seal and pump seals, replace the pump completely. The belt's going to get replaced. Pretty much if it's made out of rubber or a gasket, I was going to replace it. Most of the seals in the pump, you know, the fuel pump. Yeah, I was going to, you know, replace them all. But yeah, manifold seals as well. And had thoughts of being quite naughty and sticking a variable vane turbo on it. Now, a variable vane turbo would be quite cool. The problem is I've got no way of actuating it on this engine because it's got no vacuum pump on it. So I would have to modify the actual pressure spring diaphragm system. And what you can do is, I've seen people do it where they take the spring from one side and just put it on the other side. And that in turn turns it from a pressure, a vacuum sensor to a pressure sensor. So it works quite well. And yeah, video logs, that's what I do. You should see my YouTube channel, subscribe to it, it's good. I blow things up on there. Yeah, anyway, where was I? Yeah, I was going to stick one on, but, you know, I'm thinking now I can't be bothered with the hassle. You know, there's a couple of mods people do to these engines. They can put HDI con rods in them, which is way too much work for me to do. It'd be nice, you know, make one really strong. HDI com rods, and they do all sorts of different mods to them. They can get these things running, you know, 200 brake horsepower, which is pretty impressive. You know, and if you're very light-footed, I'm pretty sure the engine will be quite economical as well. As with a diesel engine, the more power you get out of the diesel, the more economical it becomes. But obviously you abuse power, so it becomes less economical in the end. But if you still drove it like you would, you know, with the same effects as what it would be if it, say, it wasn't, it would be quite well. What time are we on anyway? Still got some talkie time left. But yes, still not done anything with the wiper motor. I need to unseize that. I think it may be the spline that's gone. I need to squirt some WD-40 on that just to get it a bit free. What else? Oh, the pipes underneath. Yeah, it's a bugger. I've not put a torch on this thing. Let me turn the camera light on. There we go. That's better than a kick in the teeth, I suppose. Oh, clean clothes. Let's get underneath the car and get dirty. There you go. What did I tell you about all this lovely oil and grease and whatnot that's been dripping down this engine? Beautiful. Right then, where is that pipe that was lovely, lovelily repaired? There's plenty of crud and stuff underneath here. Don't know how the pipes have ever rotted out, but they have. Ugh. Right, now then, I'm going to have to use. See, I'm impressed by how rust-free. There's a bit of it under there, but I'm going to underseal this thing anyway. It's pretty clean under here, yeah, in terms of rust. Right, it's almost selfie time. Get the camera around, there we go, there's me. Right then. Right, we've got plenty of connectors everywhere, left, right and centre. Somewhere along here there is an amazing repair where they have just used, I can't bloody see it though. Where is it? Oh, that's it there. This back pipe, oh, where's my finger? Just above the end of my finger. You can see there's a hose clamp on it. Well, that pipe there, you can just see at the bottom of the screen there. It's a high pressure line which has been repaired using a little bit of rubber pipe, and of course that's nowhere near enough to provide the right pressure. In fact, when I pressurised this system, when I got the drill on the end of the pump and spun it round, the back end went up, the front end went up, and then obviously the system was pressurised. So I come along with a forklift truck, I made damn sure I was nowhere near any hydraulic lines, and I actually lifted it up using the bottom of the engine. I know I shouldn't have done because of the engine mounts, but I'm going to replace them anyway. You know, the rubber bits. I lifted it up, and because I put so much pressure on the back of the car, that pipe put down there burst. So LHM fluid went everywhere, and it's one of the reasons why I've got so much cardboard on the floor. But oh well, can't wait till I get the jet wash out. You know, I'm going to take the engine out of this, undo the hubs, take the drive axles out as well, and what I'm going to do is put the wheels back on, drop it down, hook it up to back at forklift truck and tow it out, bring my pressure washer into work, and I'm going to just chuck it out there where my colleague is, just sweep it up. And I'm going to run a hose outside and just jet wash the whole thing. It really needs it. Probably a lot of paint will come off. I don't think so, but yeah, I expect some damage. I noticed I've got a small crack in the windscreen here, but it's only on the inside layer. It's not too bad. Like I say, if this windshield has got plenty of chips in it, I'll look about getting it replaced, but to be fair, it looks doing pretty good, Nick. Apart from that little crack. If it gets any worse, I'll just change it out. I'm afraid now I'm working, this car's going to get a lot of money spent on it. Eventually resprays, same colour. I'll just do things like get this black where it should be black. I'll get that all resprayed to make it look nice again. I'll take it to a professional and they can do it, because I can't be bothered with doing all the prep work. Wouldn't it be awesome if you could put some lights behind this? Look quite cool. It's actually got foam in there. Look. Well, I could just chuck a nice strip of amber LEDs behind that. It'd be legal as well. That'd be so cool. Bumper falling off, or is it just loose? No, it's just loose. It needs tightening up. Jobs. Anyway, how long have I been rambling for? 14 minutes. Yeah, it's about time I packed up, really. Can't seem to get the bloody wheel arch liners out in this thing. They are stuck in pretty good. It's this bolt there. It turns and turns and turns and nothing happens. As you can see on this, look, the handbrake is on the front of this car. So you can't do any handbrake turns in this car. Not something I recommend. It all needs a jet washing. Look at the state of it. I wonder if that's might be looking damp. Well, it can't be leaking from the strut, I don't think. It'll be grease from the CV boot, I bet, where it's been flicked up and gone everywhere. Yeah, look at the state of it. Oh, whoa, falling over. Yeah, I'll be using the original gearbox, I think. Take that off. What's that, an egg? Oh, it's a ping pong ball. Stuff you find in cars, huh? Yeah, take these off and try and get them cleaned up as best we can. Show it some love. It's an old girl, you know. Pretty sure this one is female. Unlike my other two, which I'm pretty sure are male. Well, Talon's definitely male. This one's a female, I think. Thought of the name Ember for her. I like the name Ember. It's pretty good. But we'll see how it goes. Don't know until I turn that key and she fires up. Well, I really don't know until I drive her. But we'll see how it goes. I wonder if I can clean that up, because that one looks like that. And that one looks like that. It's got some corrosion in there. I might look around for some replacements, to be fair. That one looks like that. No, it's not. Definitely looks like it's been replaced at some point in time. We'll see. I'm pretty sure the standard fog lamps anyway, they're very common. Same ones go on the Peugeots. So yes, that should do for now. 16, almost 17 minutes, so I'm going to say thank you very much, guys and girls. I've probably got, I need to go and get some work done. So I'll steal my toolbox back. Ooh. While I'm here, I'll spray that thing here. What is this stuff anyway? Anti-friction PTFE lubricant. Well, it'll do. Spray that with it. See if we can get that freed up a bit. Leave it in there to soak. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just recovered from a massive cold. Well, still got it. You can probably still hear my voice. Didn't get much sleep last night because I was up coughing such a lot. But yes. Alright, guys and girls, I will catch you all on the next video. Stay tuned. Hopefully it won't be another week and I'll get this thing done Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think. We'll see what happens Thursday. Really want to get that engine out. Thank you very much for watching and peace out.